Oh shit. What's up, yo? Munching on some edibles. We're gonna listen to this album. It's not a long one. Gonna hang out and listen to it. Talk some shit. We're gonna talk about MILFs today. MILFs. Then and now.
We just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw.
That's from Army of Darkness 2. Dead by Dawn. I have that. See the alternate ending to that movie. Really good. It's like in the future or some shit. Spoiler. Oh! We're listening to Exploding Zombies. Several severed heads. Look at that artwork. That's some sick artwork. And the first track right here. Vomiting blood. Dragged back into the woods. That third track. Hell yeah. There they are. They did it. It's them. I like that. That's cool. They got some hooks in this. There's some real cool hooks. But MILFs, then versus now. Fucking MILFs back in the day used to be awesome. I wouldn't do it today. I had a MILF girlfriend back when I was in my 20s. She was in her 30s. Then you could do it. I wouldn't do it today. Chicks want you to raise their kids. No, it's not what this is about. It's about dangly part, squishy part. MILFs back then, you know, they were divorced. They got the little snippy down there, so you're good to go. This chick didn't want me to take care of her kids. In fact, I never met them, never saw them once. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. But now, man, it's one I had back in the day. I was a life support system for a cock. That was my station in life, and I was okay with it. In my late 20s, hell yeah, it was. These days, Chicks back then, man, you knew if they were married, a MILF, you know, like, they'd probably been with that same dude for like years, so you knew it was legit. There's that many years you've been with that dude. Now you're not. And I'm getting in there. Hell yeah. Nothing like banging some dude's old lady like fucking raw and just look like a damn hate crime was happening in there. Nothing like looking at that dude in the eyes and been like, how's it going, partner? Yeah, you take the kids so I can bang your old lady. Those were good days. Back then I was crazy enough to just enforce that dumbass shit. I think this is track 2. Swampenstein? But this MILF, there's a funny story and it has nothing to do with sex. She had an apartment. or second floor. Or first floor if you're over there in England. I know that for some reason. I don't know why. So anyway, second floor. But right across was a Jack in the Box. A fast food restaurant. Jack in the Box. You ever heard of it? You know, one time it was good. It's like shit now. So you could look from her balcony down to the drive-thru of the Jack in the Box. We would take breaks, go outside to smoke and cool off. We smoked outside. So this Jack in the Box, the drive-thru went right through there. If you were clever, you could yell orders into it. So what I would do, wait for a car to go through, they'd give their orders, let me get a number 2, let me get a number 3, whatever the fuck they're getting. I'd wait for them to stop talking. And usually the person on the other end is going to be like, you know, is there anything else? Well, in between those two parts of the conversation, you can interject. I would always say, I wouldn't have to yell it, because I knew I could project my voice and say, and 2 tacos? So we'd be sitting up there smoking, kind of tired, flushed. I'm listening to her in one ear and listening to the order in the other ear. Like, yeah, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, man, you should totally do that. 2 tacos. And I would do that. That was our conversation. Then we'd go back inside. Usually we'd go back out. We were doing this kind of like Friday and Saturday nights when the bars were emptying. So it started about 10 p.m. After that, it's all people leaving bars and then drinking. Or hitting that bong, or both. Me, I didn't have to do anything back then. I was doing my thing back then. I didn't even smoke weed back then. I had a MILF to bang. And I had another girlfriend that was like smoking hot too, but she went fucking crazy. That's unfortunate. Somebody said my dick must be made of crazy because I stick it in chicks and they go nuts. That's what I was told. That was what they said about me. I just said it about myself. I'm just repeating it for you so that you know. I've also had women tell me that their gynecologist had to remind them that their cervix was bruised. They, of course, would come back and look at me. I didn't say it. It was said about me. So anyways, this 2 tacos thing. So we come back out, smoke our cigarettes. I'm drinking some water, iced tea, whatever. You know. Yeah, if you're from the South, you notice I said iced tea and not sweet tea. It's iced tea. Sweet tea is cancer. Drink your tea like a man. It's black tea. Drink it straight. It's bitter. Delicious. It's manly. Black coffee. Black tea. Man shit right there. Can't drink anymore, so I can't do that shit anymore. So y'all gotta get the tall boys for me and have a sip. And I'll be like, yeah, none of that PBR shit. You drink a good beer. Just drink good beer. Don't drink that piss. So we're back outside smoking. I'm like, yeah, man, that was cool. I got you. That's a good show. Yeah, 2 tacos. Finally, she's like, what the hell are you saying? Oh. I told her you can hear the order drive-through and put 2 tacos in there. She was like, bullshit. Another car came through. Order. Anything else? Right before that, anything else? And 2 tacos. And 2 tacos. They would read the order off. And then repeat 2 tacos. Oh, it's a number 3, a number 2, and 2 tacos. They would say yes. Only one time. And I did this dozens of times. Only one time they were like, I don't want the tacos. I don't know if they ever figured out it was me looking down, you know. It was humorous. I hate to say you should have been there, but just imagine yelling extra orders into your drive-thru. People who work at fast food, you probably either love me or hate me for that story. Comment below if you're fast food and you find that story funny. I never worked fast food. I had tools. I had tools. I did jobs. I worked. I didn't have to start in fast food. Big Run Track 3. Anybody digging this? Exploding zombies. Several severed heads. I don't think you can get this anymore. This is a hard one to get. You can go on YouTube and listen now. Do you want audio only of a track so I can put it up on the channel? Let me know. Comment below if you want audio. We'll check the track. Yeah. Track 4. I'm dragged into the woods. Oh, what? It's back in the day when you had to kind of like have some hooks in your death metal before unique leaders and deeds of flesh just disgorge made it all just music major wall of notes and blast beats. I love unique leader and deeds of flesh and disgorge. Y'all ever gotten a blowjob from a blind chick? I did once. You get the chance. Always wondered what that would feel like. A chick who just kind of has to feel her way around and is like, you know, going to work. Buddy, I wish I had done like the marijuana or something. I was sober for that, which is probably a good thing. Don't ask about the details of that. That's all I'm going to share of that story. It was consensual. That's all you need to know. 2 adults. Fuck you. Comment below if you got the blind chick blowjob top, huh? I want to hear it. One of y'all can beat that shit. Hand job from cerebral palsy chick. Blowjob from blind chick. Let me know if you can top that. Y'all sick motherfuckers probably can. If you're watching my shit, you gotta be disturbed. And that's why you have to go to Dead by Dog, so we can hang out and talk about that shit. Dead by Dog. Go to it. Let's title track now. Title track. Give it a hell. Got our soul. Get a free burp on that one. Back when metal bands knew. Just go out there, say your thing, cut about 5 or 6, 7 tracks. Lose the intros and outros. Put some hooky beat down shit. But these guys, man, they're good. They're good. Let's throw that up again. we're on track. I don't know. Probably still track 5. Be honest, yo. Just doing it for you? This song? This album? I don't know, I guess I like it because it's older. Like if this came out like last year, I don't think I'd be as excited for it. I guess I just like it because it was back then, kind of a third generation band. It's not super early, but that's a cool tone. The guitar sounds like an angry fucking swarm of bees, man. It's a good stream. Still holding it. MILFs then versus now. Are you guys out there doing that MILF train? Hitting the thoughts and the pogs and all that? Comment below. I've been married for 10 years. I don't fuck around anymore, man. So glad I don't have to do that shit. Luring security guards away with promises of my penis in their vagina. Done weird shit with my dick. Extreme music, extreme people, extreme ideas. I was always weird. I was always kind of extreme. No wonder I liked death metal. I think I liked death metal just because it was crazy and insane. And the people who listened to it back then were fucking off their rockers. Not many of us crazy old fucks left, man. Most of them, dead, jail, or they got a mess of kids and they're out. I mean, they might as well be dead. They are doing the family thing. Get tired of hearing that. I have kids to feed. I have to do this to put food on my table for my kids. I get tired of that excuse. It sounds like Nuremberg level shit. It sounds like, I just killed all these people because I was following orders. Like, oh, well, why were you doing all that? I had kids to feed. You still committed a crime. Remember, stealing a loaf of bread because you're hungry is still stealing. Just so you know, a sin is a sin. Just because you have kids to feed, that should make you harder, not softer. I just would hate that. It's like, oh, sorry, Daddy's got to go be a bitch right now because you're alive. It's like, nah, I'd rather Daddy go the extra mile and prove that he's going to do what it takes. Heaven or hell be damned. I don't want to know my parents, like, sitting in a fucking cubicle eating shit for a living. Fuck that. I'd rather know my fucking dad was an axe-wielding maniac who was like, oh, yeah, so I just clobbered a bunch of people and stole all this food. You'd be like, that's fucking horrible, but hey, I'm eating tonight, and at least you're not a bitch. And when the cops gun you down, I can at least say, fucker died like a real man, fucker died like an American. Whacking motherfuckers with an axe. We need more axe murderers. That's what this country needs, more axe murderers. More people just running around with axes. Pretty cool. Technically, that's legal in some states. You can actually do that, run around with axes and swords. think most states in the South you can. Yeah, they got Texas, I know, has legalized dueling or mutual combat. Texas and I believe in a couple other states, fixed blades, like swords and machetes. You just walk around with them. Open carry, no permit. I think this last track. We need more of that shit. Just dudes walking around with like a bunch of fucking weapons all over. And no cops. Not a cop to be said. Just cops are gone. That'd be awesome. If everyone knew there were no cops, there was never going to be a cop, you were on your own. Ooh, you want to talk about a fun society to live in? That's the fucking America I want to live in, you bitches. I want to live in this pussy seatbelt America. I want to live in dangerous America. I want a dangerous freedom. No taxation and no po-pos, but my God, keep Remington and all those bullet manufacturers. Let's keep them in business, huh? Set up cameras and shit and film that, stream that shit so you can see how it's fucking really done. Actually, this country would be peaceful. I guarantee you within a week of like no law enforcement whatsoever, this country would be peaceful in a week. Yeah, first week would probably be hellacious, but I bet it'd calm down, everybody be real fucking polite. An armed society is a polite society. That's not extreme. That's fact. It just takes an extreme motherfucker to say it. Say what y'all all thinking. Y'all know y'all want to get rid of this bullshit. I don't know why you're still supporting it. Down with the federal government. Ba-boom! Taxation is theft. Fuck the world. I swear, after like a few months, it'd be a nice place. It'd be like fucking paradise. Because you can just run off all the people that hate you hated. Drug dealers come to your neighborhood, you just fucking firebomb them. They'd learn. Step up or step out. I said that to a dude one time. He was giving a store clerk a bunch of shit. The store clerk was the homosexual. He's gay. Yeah, I met him before. He's a nice guy. Doing his job. Doing it well. Polite to me, I'm polite to him. Back when I drank, though, so stopped in to get a couple tall boys. I had been out with some friends, and I hadn't been drinking. I was done for the day. Stopped by the store, walked to it, by my apartment, grab my tall boys, then head back to my apartment, and do whatever the fuck I was gonna do. This fucking beefed up dude. He was in pretty good shape. He was starting to give the guy a rash of shit about something. I don't know what. Some kind of mistake, but anyways, it got sorted out. Beefed up dude didn't want to let it go. He just realized he had a weak person who was a different sexual persuasion than himself. He thought, man, I'm going to pick on that guy. Man, I don't like people picking on people. Unless you're picking on someone bigger and stronger than you. Punch up a weight class. If you're gonna pick on somebody, pick on somebody that can defend themselves. Pick on somebody that can really fucking fight back and shit. Don't pick on somebody weaker, like some dude at his job. Man, come on, don't pick on somebody at their fucking job. Come on, man. You have no idea what that guy's got to go through to get that money. Probably sucks. That's why I'm polite to people at stores. Retail especially. Y'all go through hell. So he started this chewing on this dude's ass, and I was like, yo man, your shit's fixed, dude. Get out of here. He was like, it don't concern you. It's like, see them two tall boys getting warm? And my beer's getting warm. This concerns me. He was like, started to swell up, and I'm like, oh, good. So we just kind of stared at each other for that fucking hot second. I was like, two choices. Step up or step out. And he got that, like, I'm about to do something look. And I was like, here we go. Here we fucking go. Goody gumdrops. Carnage today. I was totally confident. Ready for that ass kicking that I was probably going to get. He backed down. Turned around, walked out. Store clerk thanked me. Said he comped me to beer, but he can't comp alcohol. It's like, no worries, bro. Dude left, just me and the clerk. Woo! The adrenaline wore off. That dude, he was like, thank you so much. I was like, that dude was going to kick my ass. I was literally just about to get manhandled by this guy. How did I do it? Just fighting a superior foe. Spirit. He's spirited me. He's younger and in better shape. I was a little soft at that time. I had stopped training, stopped working out, and was just kind of handling my life. Just didn't feel like doing it anymore. That instant, man, I was like, man, this is why you got to train. This is why you got to stay in shape. That's why you got to keep up. Yeah. I survived it, but it was my confidence and that I knew I was going to take an ass beating. And I was accepting it. I was like, come on, let's do it. I don't know. I hope that guy learned that he was a jerk, and that was probably the wrong thing to do. For multiple reasons. Y'all like this? Exploding Zombies? I could just jam this. This is something... I'll just put this on. Kind of in between old school and third generation. And that was it. Anyways, if y'all want me to put a track or some audio of this on the channel, you just holler out a track or something. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole album. That shit just. I see y'all like the Mortician track. Yeah, I hope that's in some playlist. You're welcome. Anyways, that's what I got. Dead by Dog. Get the tickets so we can do a Dead by Dog 2. Not just doing it because I spent the money and I want to go see the show. I'm buying the future of this event. That's what we're buying, the future of this event. After he gets it kind of like, oh, I can bring in this many people. He knows how much money he's got for his next year, thereabouts, an estimate on what he can draw in. You get some good stuff like Desecration and Centurion. Centurion with an A. There's a lot of Centurions out there. It's the one with the A. And what else? Oh, Sadistic Intent. That's something I want to see. Cavern Womb. Hemdale. Fuck yeah. Let me see some of those bands. Anyways, that's what I got for y'all. Y'all take care. See you on the next one.